I do think there's a sense of taking responsibility for your waste that goes off your site. We take seriously that role of being great kaitiaki. We partnered with a company called Sustainably. Amy and her crew came out here and did this amazing in-depth audit.
We sorted up to 1.2 tonne of waste over 3 to 4 days. We took every bin, every bag, every bundle, weighed it, emptied it, sorted it, and then re-weighed it.
Up to 34% of organics was getting into the general waste. So that was where we wanted to hit first. We could have an immediate impact and we could make a difference on the needle of our diversion rates away from landfill.
We first started discussing with the airport what the goals and targets were, and it was clear really early on that they were really driven and committed to making a change. From there, the company Sustainably, Enviro NZ and CAL got together and started sort of mapping out and investigating what opportunities there were for sorting and how they could look. The airport have taken responsibility for all the waste that is created through the operation of the airport, and we've taken responsibility for coming up with solutions to help with that.
First thing we did was change the way we think about that room. So we moved from it being waste to a materials recovery area.
4 o'clock, our sorters arrive, weigh each bin and then tip them onto the table and begin going about their work. So they sort out the general waste component, the mixed recycling, the reusable items and the hazardous items and the compostable items out of those bins.
I'll get a bag and I'll have a look through just to see whether there's anything worth recycling or not, or going into organics. In a general night we probably get through about 30 to 40 rubbish bins. Yeah, it keeps us busy.
We're sorting between 10 and 11 tonnes of general waste out of that terminal each month.
We've been operating for 4 months now. The main observation is that it has diverted sort of over 20 tonne of waste that would have gone to landfill.
Well, I feel good about it because knowing that a lot of these things can be recycled to be made into other stuff is something really, really good.
Enviro New Zealand hired a team of guys that just exceeded our expectations. They're there finding our faults, finding opportunities. They already, those guys, off their own bat, have identified and we've put in place 3 new recycling or reuse streams.
I think they're pioneering. They are leading the way. There's very few who sort waste on behalf of, travellers or guests or public people.
When you look at it from the outside, it can feel a little bit reactive, but we had to start somewhere. We've shown that we together added a service that didn't really exist in New Zealand. We are really proud to be part of forming some of the solutions or first adopters. We're willing to try things at the airport, I'll tell you that. You've got to be bold enough to want to do it, and we had a partner that was bold enough to do it. They are very similar in those values. The 3 of us aligned and we got getting stuff done, as I would say.